Once, there was a wind born into this world, carrying a deep sense of self-doubt within its invisible soul. Wondering why it lacked a physical form, it watched the world with envy, asking itself, why does everything else have a shape to be admired, while I remain forever unseen and nameless in the world? It longed for the vibrant colors of a blooming flower, or the majestic, unshakable strength of an ancient mountain standing tall against the distant hazy horizon. To be seen is to truly exist, the wind whispered to the trees, feeling like a ghost wandering through a world of solid and beautiful things. It felt small and insignificant, a mere breath of air that passed through lives without leaving a single trace of its own identity or unique beauty. Driven by this deep longing, the wind decided to seek out those it admired most, hoping to find the secret to a meaningful and visible life. It first visited a rose in a sun-drenched valley. "You are so beautiful," the wind sighed. "Everyone stops to admire your radiant and colorful petals." But the rose sighed back, its voice heavy with sorrow. "I am radiant, yes, but I am also a prisoner to this single tiny spot of earth. I spend my short life waiting for the inevitable end, unable to move, unable to see what lies beyond this garden before I return to dust." The wind then flew to a great mountain. "You are so grand," it said. "You stand firm and mighty, unbothered by the slow passage of time." The mountain groaned in a deep, stony voice. "I am solid, but I am lonely. I must endure the sun and the ice without ever moving. I am eroded by the very elements I stand against, and I can never know the joy of seeing the world from a different, new perspective." Finally, the wind entered a royal garden and found a peacock, the very symbol of perfection, and its tail feathers shimmering like 1,000 bright jewels. "Your beauty is unparalleled," the wind whispered. "Thousands of eyes look upon you in wonder. You must be the happiest and luckiest creature in the world." The peacock did not look up. It stood still, its magnificent tail dragging on the floor of a cage made of gold and deep, hidden sorrow. "People come to stare at these feathers," the peacock said softly, "but they are the ones who built this cage to keep me for themselves. I have all the admiration of the world, but I have lost the sky. My beauty is my prison, a heavy burden I must always carry." The peacock looked at the wind with envy. "You have no shape, dear wind, but you have something I would give everything to finally possess. You are free to go wherever you please. You belong to no one, and no one can ever capture you or hold you down forever. Freedom is the greatest treasure, wind. To be invisible is to be boundless. And you are the only one who is truly alive and completely free." The wind felt a sudden shiver of realization. Its invisibility, once a source of shame, was actually its most precious and powerful gift of all. With a new sense of purpose, the wind surged forward, racing across the vast blue oceans and dancing with the white foam of the waves. It climbed the highest peaks and swept through the deepest canyons, realizing it could touch the whole world without ever being trapped by it. Because it had no form, it could not decay. Because it had no name, it could not be defined or limited by the expectations of others. It was everywhere and nowhere at once, a silent witness to the beauty of existence, forever untamed and forever free to explore the infinite world. The freedom it once despised was the very pinnacle of all earthly desires, a state of being that the most beautiful things envied deeply. We often chase after visible markers of success and shiny titles, only to find ourselves trapped in the cages of our own making and comparisons. But remember, your truest essence is as free as the wind. You do not need to be seen by everyone to have a profound value. Stop defining yourself through the eyes of others. True happiness does not lie in who you are perceived to be, but in how free you feel. Embrace your inner wind. Live a life of self-presence and peace. For the greatest secret of existence is the simple, quiet joy of being free.